All right, how you guys doing today? We are making some salmon and mashed potatoes with some asparagus, some cooking dinner. Basically cooking dinner. That's all we doing. You feel me? And we gonna get right into it. Same way like we did last time. We getting right into it. So first, I'm gonna start off by peeling my potatoes. These make the best potatoes if you got Yukon Golds. You feel me? Those are the best to make some creamy, delicious, fluffy mashed potatoes. Mashed potatoes aren't fluffy, right? They're not fluffy. They is. Stop making faces at me, you guys just creator. Alright, let me get my peel. Alright, so we're gonna start by peeling these potatoes up. I probably should have did this beforehand, but it's straight. Y'all gonna see the whole process. And this time I'm not recording for the behind the scenes, y'all. We just getting right to it. We're getting right to it today. I'm putting all my focus on the live and you guys watching. Boom. So this is like a, let me say, kind of like a Cheesecake Factory copycat, but better. What inspired me to make this used to be my wife's favorite dish from Cheesecake. Used to eat that every other day. Every other day. Pretty crazy. But don't worry. If you stay to the end, I'm telling you, we're going to snap. The dish is going to look amazing. And if you just joining, we are making some creamy mashed potatoes with some pan-seared salmon. And going to throw in like a little lemon caper butter sauce. You know? So, y'all stick around. You feel me? Y'all enjoy the cooking process. If you making salmon right now, coincidentally, you feel me? You know, you could kind of bite off me real quick. I ain't gonna judge. You can bite off me. That's why I'm doing it. That's why I'm doing it. Where are you from? I'm from Broward County, Florida, man. But I live in Georgia now. Sadly, I live in Georgia. But I'm from Broward County, Florida. Yeah. I'm from a place where hotter than the bit. Alright, this is probably gonna be the longest part of the whole live right here, peeling these damn potatoes, but thank gosh we're on the last one. This one is like extra tiny. And don't mind, y'all, I work in the kitchen. I got burns. This happened like recently. It's crazy. It's crazy. So y'all be careful out there. If you work in the kitchen or if you just cooking at home, y'all be careful, man. Working with hot stuff, hot grease, hot pans. Be careful. Don't be like me. All right. Got those pills. Got my handy dandy knife. I'm gonna start chopping these up. We're gonna get these as even as possible. That's if you get your potatoes as even as possible, that's gonna create a better texture for your mashed potatoes. You don't want some of them to be kind of like undercooked, if that makes sense. Some of your mashed potatoes to be undercooked and some of them to be nice and soft. So you don't want those hard lumps in your mashed potatoes. So cutting about, say like this there right here, like that. Every piece. Every piece. Zuzu baby over there watching Gracie. She chilling there. Zuzu just turning up. All right, got our potatoes cut. We're gonna add them to our bowl, y'all. Now, very important, when you making mashed potatoes, I'm gonna put y'all on. Rinse them off to get rid of as much starch as possible, because if you don't, it's gonna make your mashed potatoes a little gummy. So rinse them off, do what you do, and then you're gonna salt it generously. Trust me, your mashed potatoes aren't gonna come out salty, they're gonna come out seasoned. So then when they're done and you start mashing them up and you taste them, they already taste like they got enough salt. You're gonna see, you're gonna see how much salt I have. Just give these quick little rinse. Now y'all see the water. The water is like pretty much clear. You can see ain't no fogginess, ain't no brownness in my water. It's clear. You want to do this. This is what you want to do with your potatoes. Wash the potatoes. Now we're gonna salt the potatoes up generously, like I said. Go ahead, hit it with some salt. About that much salt. That's it. That's it. And the potato is just gonna absorb all that salt. So we're gonna set this back here on the stove. And we're gonna let them things do its thing. Now I'll probably cook the salmon and the veggies up here for you guys so you guys can get a closer look. But for the potatoes, all we doing, season the water, boil them up. Once they're done and they're nice and soft, I'll show you guys what I do to, get great flavor in my mashed potatoes. So don't worry, we're gonna get to that point though. We're gonna get to that point. But for now, what we're about to do is season up our salmon. I already got my salmon nice and clean. Some nice good pieces of salmon right here. You feel me? If you just joining the live, we're making some salmon with some creamy mashed potatoes, some asparagus, little lemon butter caper sauce. Is gonna be real delicious. So I appreciate you guys that are in the live. Please like up the live, and yeah, if you stay to the end, I'm telling you, you're gonna see a masterpiece. It's okay, Zuzu babies. It's okay. Alright. Grab my seasonings. We're gonna use this. A little bit of that, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and a little bit of that. Alright. I know I got a lot of seasonings in my hands, y'all, but just trust the process. Trust the process. Trust the process. I'm not going to be using an overkill amount of all of them. I promise. I promise. Alright. I promise. I ain't got no olive oil, so I ain't gonna do this. Marilyn Pierre, what's good, Marilyn? How you doing? Thank you for joining the live. I appreciate you being here. We about to make some salmon, some mashed potatoes, some asparagus, a little lemon butter caper sauce, something real delicious. We're gonna go ahead and season our salmon. Salt is probably the most that I'm gonna use on the salmon because that's the least likely thing to burn. And so if you didn't know, salt gives everything majority of its flavor. It's gonna make the other seasonings kind of enhance its flavor. So season both sides with some salt. Then we're gonna go in with a little bit of garlic powder that I do have. Some garlic powder. Some black pepper. See, I ain't going as ham as I did with the salt. I told you we're gonna go, you know, the salt's gonna be the most seasoning that we do add to the fish. You know, we ain't gotta over season it. Just giving it a light little extra flavor, that's it. Onion powder, just onion powder. So we already hit it with some salt, some onion powder, some black pepper, some garlic powder. And we'll do just a little bit of paprika, just a little bit. Then a dash of this, then a dash, only a dash. And then we're gonna hit the other side as well. See, we care about flavor over here, y'all. We want flavor, we want flavor. We don't want to bite in our food and it's bland. You feel me? We don't do that around here. We do not do that around here. So hit this with a little black pepper on this side. And I'll give y'all a closer look, like, once I finish seasoning everything up. Al's Ghost, thank you for joining the live. How you doing? Angelo Campo, thank you for joining the live. Chili powder, oh, you add chili powder on. Okay, okay. Hey, I ain't gonna go with the chili powder. I don't want it to kind of clash with my flavors. I'm making mashed potatoes, a lemon butter caper sauce, some asparagus, and yeah, the salmon. Yeah. So I got kind of a flavor profile that I'm working with right now. So I'm going with these for the day. But I will try some chili powder in the future. If I was doing it with probably some rice, I probably would have did it with some chili powder. All right. And then a little bit of paprika on this side. That's it. Paprika just gonna give it that nice little color when it browns in the pan. You know what I'm saying? And a little bit of dash more of this. Blanc blanc. Blue blau. That's it. Blah blah blue. And then for the sides, you got a little residue of the seasoning on in the plate. You feel me? Just take the sides, pick up a piece of salmon, just hit the side like that. Then as you can see, we got a nice, beautiful piece of salmon that's beautifully seasoned. It ain't looking too, you feel me? Because some people do be going a little crazy. If you're gonna add the extra seasoning, use mainly salt. And then, you know, little light coating. Light coating is fish. Be delicate. Be delicate. You feel me? This is a master class. This is a $8 master class right here. Good evening, everyone. Good evening to you. Thank you for joining the live. I appreciate you guys being here. We're making some salmon, mashed potatoes, asparagus, lemon butter, caper sauce. My potatoes are back there working. They're about to start boiling up. We just seasoned the salmon. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna start cooking. We're gonna start working. Let me clean up this area, wash my hands off a bit, and we about to get this party started. You okay, Zuzu Mama? She don't like ads. She like, if y'all don't go ad free, I know something. Our baby be watching Gracie Corner, and man, they get on that ad, she don't play. She turn up. Like, if you don't come skip this ad for me right now, I know something. You don't come skip this ad for me, I know something. All right. Salmon not gonna take long to cook. We like our salmon about like medium well, medium plus, if we're gonna be fancy terms with it. So probably gonna take like 8 minutes to cook, like 4 minutes on each side. So right now, we're gonna wait till our mashed potatoes are almost done. We're gonna set this to the side. While that's chilling, letting the seasonings kind of penetrate, marinate our salmon, our fish. What's gonna start? We're gonna set up our cooking. We're gonna make our sauce, and then we're gonna make our asparagus as well. We can do that right now. Boom. Ooh, do I even got a lighter on me? Baby, you wanna do me a favor? Please. Please.
You got it.
That green lighter, is it upstairs or downstairs?
Upstairs, that's why I already knew.
Thank you, baby. You love me. You love me so much. I appreciate you. Alright. I already got my asparagus. I already cleaned them off. Took off the little fibrous ends. So we about to start cooking those up right now. Once the wife come back with the lighter, y'all, we gonna get it going. If you just joined the live, I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you guys. And please like up the live. I'm telling you, we making something real delicious. Oh, thank you, my love. All right. All right, so you guys gonna see how I like to make my asparagus. I like to get my pan real hot, and we're gonna give it like a nice little sear on both sides. We're gonna deglaze it with a little bit of some white cooking wine. I normally would use like a cheap white wine, but this is what I got right now. So we're gonna use this. We're gonna season it up, some salt, pepper, a little red chili flakes, a little lemon juice, you feel me, and be straight. Zuzu baby, it's okay. It's okay, Zuzu mama. All right. Boom. So we're gonna need some butter, some lemon juice. Grab some butter. Some butter. Pepper. Salt. Some red chili flakes. Sorry, I can only eat salmon. I don't know what it is. I keep trying it. It seems strong. Wait, so you can eat salmon or you can't eat salmon? Over here, we love salmon. I ain't gonna lie. Salmon, it's amazing. It's amazing. And don't worry, I'm gonna show you guys how to make it. You're gonna see how to make it firsthand right in your face, right here. Boom. You feel me? You feel me? So it's okay. Don't trip. I got you back. I'm gonna put you guys on today. I'm gonna show you guys a trick too if you're working with stainless steel. If you try to cook in stainless steel and your stuff starts to stick, this is what you do. You get a little bit of water in your hands as your pan is heating up, and you're just gonna splash it in there. Now, if it's doing that and it just evaporates like that, it's not ready. Don't put nothing in your pan, because if you put something in your pan, it's just gonna stick. It's gonna ruin everything. You want the water to kind of like all come together and just start rolling around the pan. Once it gets to that point, I'm gonna show you guys again and you'll know exactly what I mean. Let this pan get nice and toasty. We're gonna get like a pretty nice little sear, nice little char on our asparagus, you know. That's more flavor. Okay, we almost there. We almost there. While we wait for that, we put the salmon back in the fridge. potatoes are doing this thing. Alright. Almost. Y'all see it. Almost there. Almost there. About a couple more seconds. Couple more seconds, y'all. Hi, everybody that's in the live. I appreciate every single one of you that's in the live right now. If you guys could let me know in the comments, what's your favorite thing to eat with salmon? Do you like mashed potatoes with salmon? Do you like rice with salmon? Do you like noodles, ramen? Put me on. Let me know what you guys eating. How you guys enjoy your salmon. Today we're making mashed potatoes with our salmon, some asparagus, some lemon butter caper sauce. You know, we really trying to do our big one. So the inspiration behind this dish is a Cheesecake Factory copycat, you know, but with more flavor, better. We're making it better at home. Still not there, almost. But since we're cooking the asparagus, I feel like we can go now. We could go now. Just try it one more time. All right, y'all see how the water starting to move around? I could just move it around. It's not evaporating, it just turns into like a ball and comes together. Now the pan is hot enough and it's ready. You like rice, Spanish rice? Okay, Spanish rice. Rice, mashed potatoes. Okay, we got 2 rice, 1 mashed potatoes. Me personally, I ain't gonna lie, I can eat salmon with anything. Rice, mashed potatoes, pasta, like sandwich, yeah, salmon BLT. All right, got that nice and coated. It's gonna get a little smoky. Well, not smoky, but it's gonna get a little loud right here, y'all. So y'all bear with me. We're gonna lay our asparagus in the pan. Don't be like me. Don't stick your hand in the pan, y'all. Don't stick your hand in the pan. You're going to end up like me, burn. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. We just going to kind of weigh it down a bit. I like to have like a nice feel on my asparagus before we get it nice and tender. Using seed oil. Yeah, I'm using canola oil today. I mean, that's just what I got right now. I don't have no olive oil right now, so, you know, we making it work with what you got. Make it work with what you got. That's the beautiful part about cooking, y'all. Caesar salad, okay. Salmon Caesar salad gonna hit every time. I ain't gonna lie. Alright. We're gonna let this do its thing for about a good minute. Probably a minute, 30 seconds. Then we're going to flip it, you know, hit the other side. Grab some time. All right, let's see how we doing. Put this off to the side. Let's see how we doing. Alright, we ain't there yet. It's got a little bit of color, but we ain't there yet. I need a little bit more. We want a nice golden, you know. Please do not stick your hand in the pan at home, please. Don't do what I'm doing. Do everything else I'm doing, but skip this step right here. Now let's take another peek. Okay, now we talking. About right here. Now I'm gonna take all of them. Kind of just flip them over. Oh, that didn't work. That didn't work. Man, it worked out so much better in my head. Just straight. You know what? back flat. Just trying to sear the other side. When I go here, I'm just trying to get both sides some color, y'all. Before I start deglazing, adding my seasoning, my flavor, getting them nice and tender. I want them to get some color first. We got our mashed potatoes in the back working. We good. We on track. This is gonna be a quick one. I'm happy about that. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I love being in the kitchen, but sometimes it's like, man, being in the kitchen longer than like 30, 45 minutes is like, You okay, Zuzu Mama? You want some Wawa? You want some ice in your Wawa? Hold on, y'all. My Zuzu Mama wants some water. Alright, the color's starting to look nice and good. Alright, we back. She wasn't even crying about the water, y'all. She was crying that it was on the ad. I told you. Don't play about them ads. Alright, now let's get to it. Here's the part where I like to hit it with some salt. A little bit of black pepper. We're gonna go a little bigger size on the black. Black pepper. Little red chili flakes. Just a little bit. We ain't trying to make them spicy, but we do want a little bit of heat to them. Just a little kick. And just a drizzle of this. Everything must have flavor. And I'm gonna deglaze with a little bit of the cooking wine. Like I said, if you got actual white wine on hand, use that. Alright. Now we're gonna turn the heat down a bit. And just let this simmer down, let these get a little tender. What's the matter, Zuzu? It's on the ad again, baby. Alright. Yeah. That's a happy baby now. She got them snackies. potatoes are back there working. They boiling right now, y'all. We looking good. We looking really good. Boom, got my lemon. I'm gonna add some lemon zest to this. I know there's a better way to use this, but I never do it. I never do it. It's straight. We're just gonna do it the way I like to do it. Like this. So we got acidity in here. We got seasoning flavor in here. You know, we got the asparagus. Nice fresh asparagus. We got a little bit of spice in here. Ooh. We're gonna squeeze about half a lemon in there. Just half. Let me go ahead and toss this a little bit. Yeah, they feeling nice and tender. You see, all the white cooking wine that we added ended up evaporating, absorbed into the asparagus. Go ahead and hit it with some lemon juice now. This is just gonna give it a little bit of freshness. So if you just boiling your asparagus and throwing it on the plate, come on, I just showed you the way. I just showed you a better way. And if you don't want to use cooking wine or any white wine or anything like that, you can use some chicken stock, beef stock, whatever kind of protein that you're eating with it. Do that. Or even a little bit of water. Use a little bit of water, you know. Flavor it up. Now we're just gonna add about half a tablespoon of some butter. That's the last bit of flavor that we're gonna add to this. Then we're gonna set these to the side and they're gonna be done. Then we're gonna get started on our sauce. The sauce is gonna be what brings everything together. Get some nice little toss. Alright, let's taste one. This how it's looking. Got flavors on it. Don't mind my finger, y'all. I burnt myself. But yeah, I know it look crazy. I tell you one thing though, that motherfucking asparagus on point. That thing on point. Come taste this, baby. Come taste this asparagus real quick. Let me know what you think. So y'all getting a second opinion too. It ain't just me. I'm gonna gas myself up all the time, but y'all about to get a second opinion on this. Hey guys. You can come to this side.
Oh my gosh.
Thought you like it, girl. Yeah, I see it. I'm sorry. I was over here forcing that thing to go out.
Delicious. I'm used to not be a big vegetable girl, but my boy never seasons vegetables.
Telling you, do it this way right here, y'all. This way right here, no other way. I love you.
You hate over there, you sir.
You hate it, Zuzu.
I love you more.
You want to bye-bye? Mwah. 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 I love you, girl. Alright. Our asparagus is done. We're going to set it off to the side now. Then we can work on our sauce. Put our asparagus on the plate. Count it up. All right. Set this in the microwave. Check on. Right now, I'm about to check on my potatoes. They've been boiling for about 30 minutes, I would say, since we started the live. Well, it took me about like 7 minutes to peel the potatoes, so about like 20 minutes. Let's see. Oh yeah, the potatoes are ready. So before we start on the sauce and all of that, we're gonna set all this to the side and work on our potatoes. Rinse this pan out real quick. Alright. So what I like to do to my mashed potatoes for maximum flavor, like I told you already, go ahead and season the water. You want the water to be seasoned. Salt the water up, season it up, right? Let it boil. Then as it's boiling, normally I already, kind of warm up some cream and stuff. But today we're using some half and half. That's what we have. It's fat free. It's better. The mashed potatoes already gonna have butter. We're gonna have all the fat already in it. But we trying to kind of lower it a little bit, you feel me? If you guys have been watching my channel, I'm also on a weight loss journey. We are currently 10 pounds down. So it's lit. It's lit. It's lit. You feel me? So we're using half and half fat free. So you can still, kind of enjoy the guilty pleasures, you feel me? So I ain't gonna show y'all this. I'm just gonna add some cream to my pan. I rinsed it out. I'm gonna put some garlic and rosemary and just kind of let it steep for like, I say about 2-3 minutes. I don't want it to get hot because then, it got milk in it. It'll start to curdle and stuff like that. We don't want that. So, got some garlic. Oh my goodness, no. No, I just spilled the milk.
Are you serious?
Not all of it.
Oh fuck.
See, hey. She was about to get on my ass about the mashed potatoes though. She was about to get on my ass about the mashed. Are you serious? Are you serious? Did you spill that? Are you serious? Hey.
It didn't have that much bass in it.
Hey, she was a. Y'all, she said it had that much bass in there. I don't know.
I was about to start folding up my mouth.
Hey. Oh, damn.
Hey, if
That's crazy.
Alive, this is my favorite dish, okay?
That's crazy, y'all. She was about to take me out. Let me show y'all what I just did, man. Look what I just did. Like, wow. I still got a lot in here, though, so we straight, but goodness gracious. Y'all seen she was about to attack me.
You just flamed the fuck out of me.
You spilled that milk? Like, dang. Just chill, girl. Yeah, I got 83 witnesses talking about you ain't do all that. You see?
Did the bass of my voice really sound that crazy?
Y'all, did it sound like that?
It did.
Did it sound crazy? Y'all comment in the comments. Cause you see she had me turn around and go like this. Y'all comment in the comments, man. Alright, I strained my potatoes. They're gonna chill in this, kind of dry out a bit. Add that cream in here. It's okay, Zuzu Mama. Alright, so to my cream mixture, I add cream, butter, and rosemary. And we just gonna let that steep, let the butter melt before we add it to potatoes. All right. Rosemary. And you guys, if you've been staying throughout the entire live, I really appreciate you. I'm having fun. I hope you guys are as well. You know, I got a little mess situation back there that I got to clean up real quick. But it's only going to take me like 2 minutes. So just bear with me, y'all. I almost got bit by a pit bull.
And you ain't talking the dog.
That's how you sounded, girl. That was funny. Baby girl, you funny. Are you serious?
I'm gonna be so hurt.
You about to crash out about that milk, girl.
I was.
But
Ain't gonna lie.
not gonna lie. But when when you see, if this ever does happen to you and all your milk kind of spills, you do not need really cream when you're working with the Yukon Gold. This is why you use the Yukon Gold potatoes. Use those. They creamier, they softer, they better for mashed potatoes. Feel me? But because we big backs, but we're trying to unbig our back, we're using a little bit of fat-free half and half. You see? That's how you do it. That's how you do it. All right, we're all clean. All right. Stay. All right, so now I'm gonna show y'all. Now y'all can see the process of what I do with my mashed potatoes. Let me get my ricer. All right, I got a ricer for extra smooth, creamy, silky mashed potatoes. You don't need this. All right, this is me being lazy, a little extra bougie because I want it real smooth, but you don't need this. Okay, you can add your cream, butter, everything into here and, just mash it up. This is me being extra. But this is what I like to do. So, take my little contraption, add my little mashed potatoes in there like that. I'm surprised she ain't turned up. I'm hearing it. I'm like, damn, what she watching?
She got snagged me.
And then they come out like this. Super soft, super silky, super delicious. This little extra residue, I just plop that thing right in there because who's gonna add it back into there to squeeze it? It's already soft. You feel me? And you see, like, all right, I made my potatoes. You should be able to taste it right now and be like, they already seasoned. You feel me? That's why you salt the water. The potato's gonna absorb all of that. It's gonna absorb all of that. You feel me? All right. Boom. That's how it's good. I keep smacking my fingers. By the time you do get to it, ain't gonna be that left. That's why I just laughed. Days of the week. Days of the week. That Gracie be having us moving. Days of the week. Alright. Like I said though, you ain't gotta use this. This is just me. This is just me. Yeah, man.
There's a method to the madness.
See, she know.
It gets an extra creamy nut in your mouth, smack your mama 2 times.
2 times. Not just once, 2 times.
Why? Backhand.
Backhand your mama. Alright. So now I got my cream mixture, rosemary. There's cream, rosemary, some butter. It smells really good. That's gonna go inside of my mashed potatoes. Got my strainer here so nothing gets in there that I don't want to. And I like to add a little bit at a time, not all of it at once, because you add too much, it could get a little too loose, too watery. You feel me? I needed to have some, you know, not gumminess, but a little, you understand what I'm talking about. You understand what I'm talking about. I ain't gotta explain it. All right. It's time to mix this up. Handy dandy. Good little mix. I also like to have my heat on low while I'm doing this. Hold on. Let me turn that. Yeah. Turn that thing on low. Now I'm not making fufu. This mashed potatoes. This mashed potatoes. That fufu dude. I ain't never had fufu. I would love to try it. I done seen the method of making it, and I ain't gonna lie, it look like a lot of work, a lot of arm strength. You gotta even put your back in it. But this ain't fufu. This mashed potatoes. All right, y'all see the consistency. Y'all see the consistency. Y'all see it. Yeah, I see it. Now we're gonna add a little bit of butter. I know I added butter to my my mixture with the cream and stuff, but trust me, it was only a little bit. It was a little bit. Now add some butter. You okay, Zuzu? What's happening? She finished the snackies? Are you okay? Zuzu not having it, y'all. Alright. Add the butter in. I like cold butter in it. It's just gonna give it that nice velvety texture. That nice little mouthfeel. Pause. But pause. But it's gonna come out fire. See, I see the texture. Y'all see what we going for. Y'all see what I'm talking about. Y'all see that shit. Alright. Give it a little. Yeah. The way my arm's working, this is the second person that said that I'm making fufu. Yeah. The way my arm's working, you think I'm making fufu. But nah, I'm just kidding. I'm making mashed potatoes, y'all. I just put a little bit of arm grease and strength into my mashed potatoes. That's it. I like to make sure it's nice and welly incorporated. If you are just joining live, we are making some salmon with some creamy mashed potatoes, you know, some asparagus. We already did the asparagus, but if you missed it, it's okay. At the end of the live, you'll be able to watch the entire live once it's posted. All right, so, gosh, see how smooth? They so smooth, velvety, you know? Delicious. All right, now we're gonna add the final bit of seasoning to it, just a little bit more salt, just a little bit. That's it. Just a little bit of complete seasoning, cause this is just what I like. Just a little bit, not too much, cause it's already got some flavor. That's it. Some black pepper. And a hit, just a hit of garlic powder. Give that a nice little mix one last time. Now let's taste it. Yeah. Now I told y'all, this is the way you want to make your mashed potatoes. Cut your potatoes, wash them, make sure the water is clear, season it with salt, be generous. Not too, don't go overboard. It's not pasta. I'm telling you, you will have some salty potatoes if you do that. Okay? But about a good 2 tablespoons of salt. Yeah, salt the water. Right? Once they're done, you can leave them in the pan, let them dry out for a little bit. And you can mash them in the pan, but if you got a ricer, use that. I'm telling you, it's gonna give you extra smooth, silky potatoes. Steep your cream, milk, whatever you got. Steep it in some garlic, rosemary. If you got time, all of that, do that. Steep it, let it get warm, not hot, not boiling. Strain it, add it to this, add a couple cold knobs of butter. I'm telling you, you're gonna be left with this wonderful masterpiece of mashed potatoes. Wonderful masterpiece of mashed potatoes. Yeah, I see you look. Come taste this, baby. I'll tell you this. Yeah. I hear her. Yeah, I hear her. That's crazy. There you go. All right. Mashed potatoes are done. I'm going to set these off to the side now. So far, we got our mashed potatoes done. We got our asparagus done. Now, all we got left is to make our salmon and the sauce. So first, we're going to do the salmon. So let me go ahead and take this off to the side. Ooh, to the side. All right. And I'm gonna grab a bigger pan. Let's get these mashed potatoes out. A little trash. I mean mashed potatoes. Let me get this salmon out. So the salmon's been, y'all remember we seasoned the salmon. And, you know, it's been sitting for about a good, I want to say 20 minutes. So the flavors are getting inside deep in the salmon. Not just at the top, it's in the salmon. At this point, it's in it. I'm talking about in it. All right, so You feel me? I ain't never had potatoes that made me. I'm telling you. Hey, you make them like how I just made them. Make them how I just made them. You gonna slap your mama twice. Not once, but twice. With the backhand. I need a bigger pan. Yes, Lord. For the rest of my days. Alright. Got a bigger pan. Alright. Now we're gonna let this get hot. Y'all remember what I told y'all with stainless steel? You don't wanna add your stuff in, especially too early. We're gonna do the little water test. If our water starts rolling around the pan, we're ready to good to go. Now if the water, you splash the water and it evaporates, don't put nothing in the pan. Right now we cooking fish. This is something that will stick to the pan. But I'm trying to show y'all the correct way to use stainless steel, and it's this, all right? Be patient, be calm. It's gonna work out in your favor, I promise you. So I could put some of these seasonings back. What I'm gonna use for the sauce. Let me put these back. For the sauce, we're gonna need a lemon, some butter. It's called lemon butter caper. Lemon, butters, capers. So we're gonna use lemon, butter, capers. I use a little bit more of the white cooking wine. If you got regular white wine, that would be a lot better, but you know, we're using what we got. We're using what we got. That's what we have on hand right now. And I'm skeptical about using this. I don't want it to curdle. It's straight. If it does, I'll strain it and it should be good, hopefully. Alright, let's see. Let's try the water test now, y'all. We're gonna try the water test. Y'all see that? Y'all see the water? We good to go. This is when you know your pan is ready. The water still ain't, it's still there. It's sticking around. It's still here. So, go ahead and push it all to the side. Now we can get cooking. I'm gonna add a little bit of oil. I know, somebody already said it. I'm using seed oil, canola oil. This is just what I have. I don't have the olive oil right now, y'all. So, this is what we're doing. Boom. Let it coat the pan nicely. Let it get hot for about a minute. Then, yeah, it ain't been a minute, but we're going there with our salmon. All right. So, boom. Lay it away from me. Let that do its thing. Alright, we can turn the heat down a bit because we don't want it to get. We want a nice golden crust on that salmon. We don't need it to get, you know, dark black. We don't need that. We don't need that. We ain't trying to burn it. We just want a nice color on our salmon, alright? Must be in Atlanta honeycomb, right or wrong? Nah, I ain't even from Atlanta. I ain't from Atlanta. You can't cook better than me. Ah, you think so? I don't know. I think I'm pretty nice with it.
I think you can.
I think I'm pretty nice with it, man. I think I'm pretty nice with it. I think I outcook a lot of people. You can watch some of my cooking skills on Next Level Chef Season 3.
Season 3. Right next to Gordon Ramsay. One top dish. Thank you very much.
But, you know. If you know, you know, you know. Alright. So we're going to let this do its thing. We're not gonna try to force it off the pan. It's gonna eventually like release itself, and then we're gonna, you know, flip it. We're gonna flip it. You feel me? It's probably take about 2-3 minutes. I normally cook my salmon about. I normally cook it on the skin if I have skin side down, like 80% of the way through, then flip it. But we don't got the skin, so I'm about to cook it probably about 3 minutes on this presentation side, and then flip it. Where is my spatula? We'll use the one that we was using for the mashed potatoes. Just rinse it off. Alright. I feel like this is getting too hot now. I'm just gonna force it up. Yeah. Getting a little too hot. Alright. It's a little bit darker than what I wanted, but it's still perfect. Still perfect. Perfect. Wifey over there like, nigga, that look good. That look good. Alright. Now. What I'm about to do, I'm about to add some butter in this. About a good amount. Turn this heat down. I cut them in the cubes and they had like they didn't want to break. Grab a spoon. We're just gonna start basting our salmon. Get all that butter, all that extra flavor. Keep the salmon nice and juicy, nice and moist. That's what we're doing. We're gonna do it for about a good 2 minutes. Salmon's still kind of raw on the inside. You feel me? But y'all see it. Y'all see the salmon. It looks amazing. Come on, tell me you wouldn't eat the salmon. Tell me you wouldn't eat it. I know you'll eat it. I know you'll eat it, man. But I appreciate every single one of you that's been in the live. You guys are amazing. We got 130 people in here. Shout out to you guys. You're a real one. I appreciate you guys so much. I appreciate you guys liking up the live. I appreciate you guys watching my recipes, watching my videos. It really means a lot to me. You know, a lot of time and effort does go into it. So, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, we just basting our salmon, y'all. I'm gonna do it for about another minute. This is just gonna keep our salmon juicy. Keep all the juices in our salmon, so when we cut into it, take our first bite, it's just nice and flaky. Damn, it sound like I said that so wrong, like I was having a stroke. Flaky. And just really delicious, you know. So. And when you are doing this, be careful. Take your time, because if this hot butter splash on you, I promise you, this butter is probably like almost 100 degrees. That thing splash on you, I promise you, it's gonna burn you. I got burns. I got burns. I got I got burns. I'm speaking from experience, so y'all be careful. Take your time. You gonna have to buy her more snackies tomorrow. Alright, our salmon is almost where we want it. So we got our mashed potato done. We got our salmon just about to be done. We got our asparagus done. You feel me? All we got left to do is the sauce. All we got left to do is the sauce, y'all, and then we done. We gonna plate it up, make it look real nice, real presentable, you know? And we gonna eat. You just joining the live. Today I made some pan-seared salmon with some asparagus, some beautiful creamy mashed potatoes. What's the matter, Zuzu? Mommy took her phone? You gotta add, mama. Alright. I think the salmon's about done, so now I'm gonna put it to the side. Turn the heat off. Take the salmon off the heat. I'm gonna actually take it out the plate because I don't want it to keep cooking. We don't want to overcook the salmon. We don't want to do that. So, plate, got some time. So that's salmon right. Oh, it's nice and delicate. Don't break, don't break. It had a little crack so I could peek the inside. Now I see how it's cooked. We did our thing, y'all. We did our thing. All right. This will go. Actually, a little bit. Just a little bit of. That's it. That just so it stay juicy, you know, stay moist the way we want it. What's up, mama? You okay? She watching Gracie, y'all. You know, when them ads pop up, yeah. Make me want to go to culinary school. You don't got to go to culinary school. I didn't go to culinary school, but yeah. Yeah. Do I use salted butter? No, I use unsalted butter because I like to control, you know, how much salt I am putting into the food. So, you know, stop licking your fingers. It's my plate, man. Let me do me. Let me do me. You feel me? When at your crib, you ain't gotta lick your fingers. But over here, I'm tasting. I'm tasting as I go. That's it. That's all I'm doing. What's wrong, Zuzu, mama? Alright, so now, time for the sauce. We're gonna use a pan so y'all can get a nice visual. What's wrong, baby? That coming. I'm coming. What's wrong? Where your passies? You okay? You want more snackies? Alright, y'all. I'm sorry. Had to check on my Zuzu baby. Alright, so now we're gonna make our lemon butter caper sauce. Okay, baby. And for this, we don't need the pan to be super piping hot. We're making a sauce. We're not searing nothing. So go ahead and add some unsalted butter. Probably don't need all of this right now. Take the rest of that out. Save it. We're going to use it still. Put to the side. All right, then we're gonna go in with some. I got some diced up shallots. You can use onions, whatever you got. You know, going with that. And we're just gonna sweat these out. We ain't trying to brown them, nothing like that. We just sweating them out. Let them get nice and translucent. See how they looking? See how they looking? Yeah. Let them get nice and translucent. We don't want to brown them. We don't want them to get too dark. You feel me? You don't want them to look well. We cook it. If you just joining the live, we just made some salmon. We made our asparagus, some mashed potatoes. Now we're making our lemon butter caper sauce. We got some salmon, mashed potatoes, lemon butter caper sauce, asparagus. We make a dinner. I know it's 10:51 over here, but we ain't eat yet. And we gonna eat. Alright, now we're gonna deglaze with some white wine. If you have actual white wine, use that. That's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and use the white cooking wine because that's what I got on hand. And you want this to pretty much cook out all the way through, like, to where you don't see no more moisture. You only see the onions. Like, pretty much the onions don't absorb all of the cooking wine, all right? Let it do its thing. Turn the heat up a little bit. Bro, you really know what you're doing? A little bit. I know a little something. I know a little bit of something. I know a little bit of something. Yeah, cook all of that out. I don't know. I think y'all can see, but as y'all see, we losing a lot of that moisture in the pan. We're losing a lot of it. That's good. That's good. We want the onions to absorb all of that flavor. Absorb that flavor. Now, I'm about to do something. Normally, I would use cream for this, so I'm gonna highly recommend you guys to use like heavy cream or, yeah, use cream. Use cream. Me, I got half and half. It's fat free. We trying to save a little bit of calories. So, I don't know because it has milk. I don't know if it's gonna curdle because it might be a little too hot, but it's okay. What I'm gonna do at the end of all of this, I'm gonna strain it so we ain't getting none of them cheese curds in our sauce, you feel me? So now that all of our moisture is pretty much gone, as you can see, and we're left with our onions that absorb all that flavor, I'm gonna hit it with just a little bit of salt. A little bit of salt. And then go ahead and add your cream. In this case, I got half and half, so we're working with that. That's it. I'm scared, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little scared. Hopefully it don't start curling on me. We're gonna keep it at a low temperature. I don't want it to start curdling. If it does, we're gonna strain the sauce anyway. We're gonna get a nice, silky, smooth sauce. At the end of everything, then we're gonna add in some capers. All right, so give this a nice little mix. And we're gonna reduce this by like half. So you see how much is in here right now? We only need half of it. What happens when it reduces? The flavors get stronger. So that's what we want. We want a nice, flavorful sauce. And this is how you do it. But like I said, I recommend you guys, if you are gonna make this sauce, use cream. Use heavy cream. You don't have to use cream. I could have started off. You could do it with like a roux, butter, a little flour. Then, you know, cook it out. Cook it out for about a minute 30 seconds. Then add your white wine. You could do it that way and skip the whole cream, which I probably should have did. But I need this. This is going with mashed potatoes. I need it to be fire, on point. All right. So, come on. We're gonna turn the heat up, y'all. We turn the heat up because we at the finish line. We at the end. We're gonna make sure this don't curdle. We're gonna keep it moving. We're gonna keep it moving. We're gonna let it reduce by half. It smells good, and all I got in this pan is onions, some cream, and some cooking wine. That's it, and it smells delicious. It smells delicious. It's crazy. All right. Boom. We're almost there. About another minute, 30 seconds, we should be ready to start adding in our butter. Once we add in our butter, lemon juice, then we're gonna probably cook it down just a little. No, we're actually gonna turn the heat off because we don't want our sauce to break. But once we add in our butter, we're gonna add in some lemon juice. We're gonna strain it, and then we're gonna add some capers to the mix. It's a lemon butter caper sauce. So with a splash of cream, with some cream in it too. And then we're gonna get the plate in. Y'all gonna see the final plate. I'm gonna try to make it look really nice. We'll see. I don't know if I got any parsley, but I'll add some parsley over the top for like garnish. You know, you want it to look real nice. But y'all see how we're losing a lot of the moisture. I'm able to bring the spatula across, and it's taking a lot longer for it to, like, you know, come back together. That means you're doing it right. The bubbles are starting to get a little bigger. That means you're doing it right. All right. I'm gonna keep moving this around. We're almost there. Almost there. Almost there. We're gonna go about a good another 45 seconds. Then we're gonna start adding in our butter. Let me get that ready, matter of fact. Now, if it don't curdle, y'all, oh, it's starting to. It's starting to do the do. All right. Now, what we're going to do, turn off the heat. Turn off the heat. This is about how much we got. Y'all see it reduced by a lot. Turn off the heat. And this is the most important part. Make sure the heat is off before you add your butter. If you add your butter in and it's still hot, like still boiling and stuff, your sauce will break. So now we're gonna add our butter in, and we're just gonna swirl it in. Just swirl the butter in. Swirl it, swirl it, swirl it. I'm gonna strain the sauce, but you don't need to. If you want all the onions and stuff in the dish as well, you don't need to. Now you see, I don't think you can see that. Add some more butter. Don't trip, y'all. It's lemon butter caper sauce, so it got butter in it. But the sauce is getting nice and glossy right now. You could just mix it in, but I don't know. It's something about swirling it in. It makes my sauce like nice and glossy. And then last bit. It's the last bit of butter that we're gonna add. Once we strain it, I'm gonna go ahead and add in a squeeze of lemon juice, about half a lemon. I really should do a whole lemon, but we'll see how it tastes once we get there. Come on. Boom. All right. Now our sauce is looking nice, silky. I don't know if you guys can see that, but y'all see it's nice and silky, smooth, come together really nicely. Delicious. Hasn't curdled, so I'm like, should I strain it? I'm gonna strain it. We already got all the flavor from the onions, yeah, we got the flavor that we needed from the onions and stuff. Is this hot under? No. So we're gonna set that right here real quick. Now what we're gonna do is strain this bad boy. Put it in this right here. Right. Shake it all, shake it all, shake it all. Right. Now we're gonna strain this. We're gonna make sure we get every last bit of this sauce. Remember, if you do make this sauce, y'all, the most important part is once your cream has evaporated to like about half and you're ready to add in your butter, turn the heat off. You do not want it piping, boiling hot, because your sauce will break and it'll just taste like straight oil. You'll start to see the fat and the sauce like separate. We don't want that. I probably could have made more though. I'm gonna go lie. This looking like a little bit straight up. When I add the lemon juice, now we're going in with the lemon juice. Capture all the seeds. Sounded like one still made it in there. Boom. Hands off. Get this another mix. And let me show y'all, before I add the capers in there, let me show y'all the consistency that we achieved. And I did find a seed. So this is the consistency that we're going for. See how it coats the spoon? That's what you want. You want it to coat the spoon. That's what we're going for. Y'all get it. Y'all get it. All right. So now, let me go ahead and add in some capers. If I wasn't straining it, I would have just let the capers like cook in with the shallots and everything like that, but it's straight. All right, I think that's cool. And we're gonna add some lemon zest to the party too. Add some lemon zest in there. If you got parsley, like this is the point where you want to add your aromatics, your herbs, taste for seasoning. If it need more salt, if it needs some black pepper, whatever you like, you feel me? At the end of the day, it's your sauce. I'm just teaching you the little basics to it. We're gonna add all of it. Trying not to get too much of the white part of the lemon, because that's what makes, whenever you taste lemon and it tastes bitter, it's the white part. We ain't trying to get that in there. All right, I think that's cool. That's cool. Get this one final mix. Then you left with a beautiful caper sauce. That's it. Boom. So if you've been here the whole entire time, you've seen the salmon, you've seen the asparagus, you've seen the mashed potato. Now you got the caper sauce. So our final thing that we about to do is plate. I'm just gonna clean up some of this around me. We're gonna get the party started. Go ahead. Put these to the side. Don't need this no more. I'll use whatever else is left of that. Put this over here. Got my little garbage bin right here. Put these in the sink. Y'all, the aftermath of the dishes I gotta do. It ain't that bad, but it's the thought of having to do dishes. Put this away. Area a bit. Big spoon. All right, y'all, we about to plate right now. Just had to clean my area up a bit. It was kind of crazy. What's the purpose of straightening the sauce? You don't need to strain the sauce. Like I said, if you do want the extra textures from the shallots and stuff in there, you don't have to strain it. You could just leave it as is. Only reason I strained it was because I was kind of scared of the milk in the half and half curdling, so I strained the sauce. You feel me? But yeah, we good. The sauce looking good. All right, now let me go ahead and grab 2 plates. Since we got like a white sauce, mashed potatoes and stuff, I'm gonna go for a dark plate instead of a white plate. We're going with dark plates instead of white plates here. All right. We're gonna grab everything. All right. First thing first, we're gonna plate our mashed potatoes. I'm thinking we're gonna go right on the center of the plate, like center left of the plate. I know portion sizes. I know. But I'm a big boy. All right. I think that's about good on that. Now we got our asparagus, and our salmon. Alright, for my asparagus, we're gonna go. I'll probably just go right down, grab like 1, 2, 3, 4. Just grab 5 of them things. Goodness gracious. Alright. We're gonna go at a slight little bias right there. Slight little bias right there. That's it. Gosh, that thing flew. Alright. Slight little bias. We like vegetables over here, so we're gonna add a little extra. Add a little extra. Alright, it's starting to become too much on the plate. Straight. We'll munch on those on the side, alright? Now, for the salmon. Boom. Right there, just like that. Y'all see it? Y'all see the presentation, y'all? I'm telling you, it's real easy. Hold on now. We ain't done yet. Y'all. Now we got the sauce. Mix it up a bit. Alright. Going with the sauce right over the salmon. We're gonna go around the side of the plate a little bit. Go around the side a little bit. A little more sauce on the mash. Make sure it's nice, you feel me? A little bit more on the salmon. All right. A little bit more around the plate. Bomb. All right. Plate got I got a little carried away with the sauce, y'all. I'm sorry. A little carried away. And then, lastly, so it ain't looking so, like it's missing something. What am I looking for? I'm looking for a knife. So it ain't looking so, like it's missing something. We're gonna add a little lemon cheek. Like right there. I think that's straight. A little lemon cheese right there. Boom. And bada boom, bada bing, y'all. How did we do? How are my plates looking? How are we looking? I went a little crazy with the sauce. So we might be looking a little messy, honestly, but this is my lemon butter, salmon, and caper sauce with creamy mashed potatoes. You feel me? The inspiration was from a Cheesecake Factory recipe that my wife used to love. And yeah, we made it at home, but better. You feel me? We made our sauce from scratch. We made our mashed potatoes from scratch. We chefed up the asparagus. We cooked our salmon. I know our salmon's cooked perfectly. This is my plate, so let me take a peek in there. Yeah, salmon's nice. Nice, glistening. Glistening on the inside. Glistening on the inside. You know. We did our one. We did our one. But I appreciate every single one. Hold on. All right. I appreciate every single one of you that tuned into the live. It really means a lot. Thank you guys for liking up the live. I appreciate you guys. And if you just joined the live, we made some salmon with some creamy mashed potatoes, lemon butter caper sauce, and some asparagus. We about to eat this thing up, y'all. I appreciate you guys. You guys tune in for the next live. I'll probably be going live again. I want to say I got a pretty crazy week this week, so I would say probably either Sunday or Monday. But I'll definitely put it up on my socials on YouTube and let you guys know I'm going live before I do go live. So make sure y'all here. And y'all let me know what y'all want to see me make when I do post that. But I appreciate every single one of you guys. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next live. Thank you guys again.